Good morning. This is Charlie Stocker with HeyGardenGuy.com website. Hey Garden Guy Charlie Stocker on our Facebook for videos. You can even follow all of the questions that people have asked us from one day to the next, see our answers, and even others interact. It's kind of a collection of thoughts with different gardening questions to raise your garden IQ. Got some questions here. I haven't been able to answer the people, but I want to do it on air. One question is from a gentleman who has used chicken manure for the last several years and has simply put that chicken manure straight into his garden. He does it about 2 months prior to using his garden. And is this good or bad, or should he do something else with the chicken manure in terms of processing it before he puts it in the garden? And generally speaking, we say that chicken manure should probably be processed because of the heat intensity of the high nitrogen, etc. that's in chicken manure. It's best to compost it first. Put it in your compost pile and let it degrade there, if you will, and make it more accessible to the microbes in the soil about 60 days before you put it into your garden. He has had no problem, he said, with the chicken manure in his vegetable garden as long as he does it well in advance of putting the plants in. I said, hey, if that works, do it. So chicken manure, best to go into the compost pile first. Then after you've composted it, you can put it into the garden and it will be more useful to you. Jenny called and she's got a lot of weeds around some trees in her yard. And she wants to know what, in fact, can she use that's totally organic or she can get out of her, from household items. And here is the best advice I can give her to get rid of the weeds and not contaminate any of the soil around the trees or maybe some shrubbery that you may have. And here's what I said. You can go online and get industrial strength white vinegar. It's going to run around $12, $14 a gallon. But you use it strictly for this purpose. You put 5 ounces of the distilled white vinegar. It's going to be anywhere from 25 to 30%. And you can only get that 5% in your grocery store. You put 5 ounces in a gallon of water and a squirt of liquid dish soap. Then you put it in your spray bottle and you simply spray the weeds when it's over 50 degrees outside. You do the spray bottle and get that on the vegetation, and that will in fact take down those weeds and not have any negative effect on the soil or the organisms in the soil. Hope those two things have helped you. This is Charlie Stocker. Have a great day.